Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome back to another video. So this one is a video I didn't really want to make, but oh my god, look at that beard. I need to go to barbers tomorrow. Sorry. This is a video I didn't really want to make because, like a lot of yous, I have been an Assassin's Creed fan since day one. From day one up until Valhalla, everything's been taken 2 steps forward, no steps back. The character design has gotten better with each iteration. So as the environment's still good. Pardon me. The environment's still good in Mirage, but it's the character design, the art design for the characters I'm not a fan of. Not so much in the big cutscenes, but like the little cutscenes, and when you're just standing there and you're looking around at the characters, it all looks oversaturated. It's almost like, because like, cat's going nuts. It's almost like for the past 8 to 10 years they've been going hard on making the character designs as realistic as physically possible. I think it was good in Origins, it was better in Odyssey, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. And then in Valhalla, whether you like Valhalla or not, whether you hate it or love it, it doesn't matter. You cannot deny how good the art design is in it. But with Mirage, it's almost like instead of constantly taking 2 steps forward, they've took 2 steps forward, 10 steps back with the character design and the art design for the characters in Mirage. It looks goofy as hell. Maybe that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. It looks a little bit goofy though. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like they've got to the realistic part. They've got to the level of realism as they did in Valhalla. And then they've just thought, do you know what? I think we need to take some steps back and make it look like Telltale's The Walking Dead. Do you know what I mean? That's so. I'm not saying it's 100% like that, but it looks more like that than it does Valhalla. The character design, anyway. Pardon me. The environment still looks good, but I just think they've either rushed it too much to get it out, or they've completely changed the art style, the character design, because like I said, everything just looks oversaturated. And yeah, like, it's almost like they've got to that realism point where they were realistic point they were in Valhalla with the character designs, the facials. Yes, there was some mouth moving, no words coming out, or words coming out and mouth moving 5 seconds too slow. We get that, but for the majority of it, it was alright. It was good. Do you know what I mean? But they've got to that realistic point where they were, and then they've just gone like 10 steps back. The best way to describe it is, it's like playing Assassin's Creed Telltales. That's the only way I can describe it. I mean, they've took hints from Prince of Persia, because you're doing the 40 Thieves thing. But you didn't have to make it look like the Prince of Persia. You didn't have to make the characters look like the characters did in Prince of Persia. Or, what is it, chromatic? I don't know. I'm not into all the settings normally, but I've fiddled with all the settings on Mirage, and can I get the characters to look realistic? No, it's not me telly. It's a brand new Samsung 4K telly. Well, brand new. It's like 6 months old. Do you know what I mean? It's a near enough brand new Samsung 4K telly on a PS5 running at a higher frame rate. I've tried it on the performance and the frame rate settings. Initially I thought what I'd done is I hadn't changed the setting and I'd left it, and it was as out. I thought it was out of the box with the OG Assassin's Creed filter on. So I've gone in, put it on to flick the what's it called, the filter over, and that's the one I flicked it to was the OG Assassin's Creed one where it's got like the blue tinge. So it's not that, it's not the frame rate setting, it's not the quality setting, it's not my telly, it's not my PS5. It's either been rushed or they've changed the art design. Now, for me, it's not a game changer. It's not a deal breaker even. It's not a deal breaker because for the majority it still looks alright. The major cutscenes still look better, not as good as Valhalla, but it's almost like the visuals have all took a downgrade, even from Origins. I'd say Origins looks better, and I'm not the biggest fan of Origins. I know a lot of people are. I prefer Odyssey over Origins. I can appreciate Origins for what it is, but I just prefer Odyssey out of the three of them. I think Valhalla's at the bottom. Well, I think this will be at the bottom now. Luckily enough, I bought the physical copy, so if I still don't like it when I get to the end of it, I can go back and I can trade it in for Spider-Man 2. It's like Brooktober, innit? Mortal Kombat 1, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, which I'm not buying because it's only digital. I refuse to buy a game on digital, because if you don't like it, I don't even know, can you you can't get a refund if you buy a game digitally, can you? If you played it. I don't know, I just prefer physical copies anyway. But for me, that's, like I say, I'm only 2-3 hours into it. Can't comment on the story, can't comment on the combat, but I can comment on the visuals. And it's a downgrade. No, I'm not gonna lie. It is. It's a downgrade even from Origins. I just do not like, and there's lots of people, do you know what I mean? I've seen the Twitter threads, I've seen them on Facebook, I've seen them everywhere. The Facebook, the Assassin's Creed Mirage page on Facebook, I went on it before I'd even downloaded the game yesterday, and it was it was pure toxic. It was hilarious. People were saying, oh, it's a downgrade, everyone's jumping and saying, you haven't played it or it's your telly. I'm like, fucking hope it's the telly. And it's not. It is a genuine downgrade in graphics, especially on the character design. As I say, not so much in the big cutscenes, but in the smaller cutscenes, and if you just stand in there and move your camera around and pan your camera around, bass them, or look at the other people, the graphics are awful. For an Assassin's Creed game in 2023, it should be like near enough like watching a film by now. We were close to it with Red Dead Redemption, we were close to it with the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Why take a step back in the graphics? I mean, if that's not the art design they've gone for and it has just been rushed out, how hard's it going to be for them to put a patch on, to redesign, to up the realism on all the characters? I can't imagine it's going to be easy. Well, why would you put a game out like that if it's going to be a patch? If it's a new art design, I can get it. Some people like that type of art design in games. The people who love Batman Telltales, Walking Dead Telltales, they'll love it. But Assassin's Creed fans, not so much. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm hungry and I'm tired. And I'll catch you in a bit.